Good day, everyone. My name is Femi Anyodikwe, and we'll be looking at website development. In order to cover this topic, we'll be talking about let me open the topic we are treating for us to see. We're talking about five topics, which are: number one, how to create a subdomain website; number two, how to download WordPress to your site; number three, how to work with Elementor website editor; and how to design, which is number four, how to design your website with WordPress themes; and the last one, how you can link your web page to your WhatsApp line. So, but to start with, I will want us to look at what exactly is a website. As the name implies, a website refers to a site on the web where you can put information about yourself, your business, or any other topics, and users can access those information by using the internet. So a website typically are just pages of information that you put about yourself or your business or any other topics on the internet for the internet user to have access to. Now, that is a website. Then when we're talking about a subdomain website, so a subdomain website is another complete size that is being given birth as a result of the original website. So that means a subdomain site will be generated or will come out of an existing website. There can never be a subdomain without an existing website. So for the purpose of today's class, we are going to create a website that can stand on its own out of empowertoacquire.com, And for us to do that, every website have their own hosting package. Like I told people, there can never be a website without a domain and an hosting. An hosting, example of an hosting is like you buy a land and you build on it that you want to be living in this particular place. So your hosting is the land that you bought. Your domain is the building that is coming on the site with which people can identify you. So you live in the domain, and your domain is occupying a space in an hosting package. All right. So now, for us to be able to create another website out of your house, which is a domain, we need to visit the land that you bought, which is the hosting package, to inquire how many space do we have left with which we can create another domain. All right. So together, let's go to this hosting domain, hosting package that is meant for empowertoacquire.com. So we go to, all right, we are there. Okay, let's go. We are there. So this is like now, Empower to Acquire is being hosted in Namecheap.com. So when you get to the control panel of Namecheap.com or any website or domain hosting package that you use, just go straight to subdomain. We can all see subdomain. You click on subdomain. All right. Once you click on subdomain, write the name you want to create. Write the name you want to create. All right. Like me, myself, my name is Ayons, I write ions and I click on create, and I click on create. All right, say there was a problem, don't mind it. It will have been harder to it. I don't believe that. That is our network at times. Okay, then immediately once it is being created, you make sure that for security reason, you add SSL to it. That is security certificate. And one thing is this, for every good website that have a security certificate, for every subdomain that you create out of it, it will automatically add a certificate, a security certificate to it. So let's go and confirm. Maybe security certificate has been added to Anions that is just being created. That is anions.empowertoacquire.com. All right, let's see it. All right, we scroll. These are all these websites that I've created that have, okay, we can see the last one on the list, which just created now. It says we install SSL for anions.empowertoacquire.com. Please check http://anions.empowertoacquire.com. That is to tell you that it is already installed and it is active. Can you see the last on the list? You can see active. So the next thing now is, that is as simple as that. That is how you create a subdomain. A subdomain, which is topic number 1. For you to create a subdomain, there must be an existing website through which you want to create a subdomain. And like I told you, a subdomain is a complete website on its own. If I create the one I just created now, anions.empowertoacquire.com. By the time I start using it, I begin to run it, it doesn't have anything to do with empowertoacquire.com. The only relationship between anions.empowertoacquire.com is just the name. But in operation, I can choose to do anything that is contrary to what is being done in empowertoacquire.com. By the time I want to log into my cPanel, okay, I want to log into my WordPress panel, for example, WordPress dashboard, to design the pages of my website, I don't have to go through Empower to Acquire. The only place where Empower to Acquire have edge over me is the hosting package. Why? Because it is Empower to Acquire that originally bought the land. So I am taking part of the land that Empower to Acquire bought. All right. So in that place, Empower to Acquire have edge over me. So aside from that, there is no other place where Empower to Acquire have edge over me. So that is that on how to create a subdomain website. Don't forget, first, for you to create a subdomain website, identify the name you want to use, and remember, have it at the back of your mind that your name must be relying, that is the name, it must be relying on an existing website. And that is why whichever name you have must be your name dot already existing website .com or .ng or .net or .whatever it may be. In the case of the one we just created now, again, let's see it. The name is anions.empowertoacquire.com. So point number 2, how to download WordPress to your site. How to download WordPress to your site. So once you have created your site or your domain site, then and you realize, you make sure that security certificate has been added to it, the next thing is for you to download a builder. All right, a builder. A builder, in this case, we are talking about WordPress. WordPress is like a builder. You know, I said hosting is like you buy your land. A domain is that you want to build your house. Okay, you are building your house. So you need a builder for you to be able to construct your house to the taste that you want. All right, a domain cannot just become a house. It cannot just become a website. That is why, for example, as at now, I have not imported, I have not downloaded website to my to the website we just created now. I've not downloaded a WordPress. Let's together go and see the way it looks. Let's together see. We are looking for ions dot empower to acquire.com. Okay, let's see. All right, can you see now? So because you just bought a land, all right, either you just bought a land or you just take a part of land that belongs to a particular person and you want to build on it. Don't forget, you want to build on it. Immediately you pay, they assign that portion of land to you. So anytime anybody come and say, I want to occupy this space, then no, somebody has taken it over. All right, the space that you just occupied has been named after you. Now you are the one that has the kind of picture of the kind of house you want to build. All right, but as at now, the space is just there. You have not built. For you to build, you need to bring in a builder. So in this case, for us to bring in a builder, we need a WordPress to do the building for us. So can you see, this is the way it is now, because you have not brought in somebody to help you to build your house. Let's together go and see how we can bring in a builder. Okay, are you still with me? So for you to do that, you go back to your control panel. When you get there, the first on the list is what we have here. We have Softaculous App Installer. Softaculous App Installer. You click on it. Once you click on Softaculous App Installer, let it open. Yes, these are some of the builders that we have here. We have WordPress, we have Joomla, we have Abante Cart, okay, and we have PHPBB, we have SMF, we have WHMCS, all right, and we have Open Real Estate, we have My BB, we have PH7CMS, okay, and so on. There are many of them, but the reality is the most popular among them is the WordPress. So because it's the most popular, something tells me that WordPress will give me a better outlook, even though, you know, when you're talking about people that want to render service to you, the most popular may be the most expensive, but the most popular at times may give you the best job, all right? And from my findings, I realized that 40% of existing websites today is being built by WordPress. So I don't mind using WordPress to build my own house for me too. So let's download WordPress into our newly created website. So you click on install. All right. Once you click on install, it takes you to this page. You see, look at this place very well. HTTPS. That is a sign that security certificate has been added to empowertoacquire.com. But we are not installing our WordPress on empowertoacquire.com. We want to install it on ions. Okay, we click on ions.empowertoacquire.com. Without any problem, it just open it for us, showing it to us that it has been added. That's why you can see HTTPS. All right. The next thing is for you to go down. What is the site name of this newly created web that we just created? I can say it is my blog. Well, I call it my blog. The blog there, the one that is there is fine. My blog. Okay. My WordPress description. I don't want my WordPress. I can say my personal blog. Okay, my personal blog. And now, what is my username? For the purpose of this class, I stick to ions. I stick to ions. Okay. All right. I stick to ions. Then what password do I need to give it? You need a password that is superb, that can give you at least 80% security. All right. If it's not up to 80%, WordPress will not accept it. I encourage that you start with maybe something like art. Okay. For the purpose of this class, training. Okay. At training. Okay, at training, give me 7% dot. Okay, give me 63 com. Wow, it's just 62, and I need well, it can accept 62. Let me just say at training.com hash. Wow, this is 89% at training.com hash. Okay, and my admin emails is okay, admin@ions.empowertoacquire.com. I will encourage you that this admin email, don't touch it, leave it the way it is. Don't touch it. Then limit login attempt. Okay, prevent a lot of people from coming in. Let's leave it like that. It's for you alone. Okay, then here, all right, there's no crime for you to select a team from here. Okay, let's just speak. Let's see at the list of team that we have here. If we have anyone we are good to go with, let's see. I didn't see. Where are we? Okay. All right. All right. Let's select team. So let's see the team that we have. Let's show more. If there's anyone we feel we like, I mean, you can just download. Okay, I think let me see. Edu, okay, educator, one step ahead. So there are different kind of team. The only thing is just go for the one you like. But as for me, I think I like this Edu Hub. I like the Edu Hub. Okay, I like the Edu Hub. So I don't know the one you like by the time you are trying to download your own. As for me, I think I like this very well. Maybe it's because of the kind of person I am as a trainer. So if you like the ones you are seeing, just click select team, and it's asking you. We try our best to use images that are free from legal perspective. Okay, however, we do not take any responsibility for the same. Do you want to use the demo images with this team? If you say yes, it will download the team with all the pictures exactly the way it is. But for the purpose of this class, I choose yes. So later, if I don't have like any picture there, I can change it from my WordPress. Now I want to install. It will ask you for an email installation details, so that in case you forget your password or your username, let them send it to your email for you. So I choose one of my email, which is empowertoacquire.com. So you put your own, and you click on install. You click on install. Let's see. It's going 6%, 7%, 8, 9, 10, 11, reading. So let's wait for it to download finish. Please don't forget, when you install your WordPress, you need to remember your username and your password. Just like I told you. Wow, this is complete. Congratulations, the software was installed successfully. Now, we have successfully completed the topic number 2, which is how to download WordPress to your site. How to download WordPress to your site. Now, how do I know that WordPress has been downloaded to my site? Don't forget, before, this is what we have as ions.empowertoacquire.com. Why? At this point, we have not built, we have not done anything. We just acquire a space, okay, from the land, from the hosting package, and that is why it's like this. But who will build for us? Like I told you before now, I said we need a WordPress to help us to build. All right. So it is when WordPress is coming, WordPress will come with different kind of tools, different kind of engineer that we need to use to build for us. One of the engineer, one of the tools that WordPress need to use is theme, of which at the point of installing that WordPress, we have encouraged WordPress to come along with Mr. Theme. If he had not come with Mr. Theme, if I refresh now, you will see a new look, but it will still not give us a beautiful design because it did not come with theme. But in this case, it came with theme. So automatically, one aspect of the designing of our house has been taken care of. So let's refresh and let's see the result of the installation now. Okay, we are refreshing. Let's see. Wow, 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 wow. Can you see the work of installing WordPress with a theme? This is the result. Can you see? Because I just installed my WordPress and I allow it. You remember that I left it at my blog. That is why you are still seeing my blog there. If I change it to something else, it is whatever I change it to that will be seen. So with this, with the theme that I just installed, it came with home. This is home. This is blog page. Let's see the blog page. Okay, beautiful one. This is my services. Okay, all right. Can you see? So with this, you have a template to work with. You have what? You have a template to work with. Then also we have what's here? We have contact us. Okay. So with this, you can put your location, how people can get in touch with you. You can do that. But this is front end. How do I begin to edit all of this? How to begin to edit all of this? That takes us to topic number 3. That takes us to what? Topic 3, which is how to work with the Elementor website editor. Okay, no. To permit me to go to how to design your theme, which is point number 4, with WordPress theme. Okay, for you to design your website with WordPress theme, that is what we have just done. Okay, normally it's after installing the website. When you install your WordPress, you go and install Elementor and 1 or 2, that is tools that Mr. WordPress need to use to design. But in our own case, we use Fast Track. We ask him to come with Mr. Theme, which gave us a beautiful look in our website. Okay, we have automatically undo point number 4 in this case. So, but now for you to do, even for you to edit your design, for you to bring in Elementor, for you to do anything to your site now that will give it a finishing touch, that will make it look exactly the way you want it to look, there's one thing you need to do. You need to go inside. You cannot do it from outside. All right? You cannot do it from outside. It's something that you need to do from outside. I mean, from inside. And for you to do it from inside, you will need your the password and the username that you use to download WordPress. Okay, let's see together. And how do I get there? Okay, where's the website we just created? Let's see it again. Okay, this is it. All right, this is the website we created. Let's see how we can go to back end. For us to go to the back end, you just need to type that website, which is ions.empowertoacquire.com/wp-admin. Okay, don't forget that is /WordPress-admin, and you enter. Okay. Wow. Once you do that, it should take you to a gateway, a gate check. that will ask you to be sure that it is your site. Just like I said, for the purpose of this class, we have used ions as our password, okay? No, and we have as our our password, username ions, and we have at training.com/. Let's see. I think this is what we use. If it's your site, well, if it's your computer, you can check. Remember me. All right. Let's see it. Wow, they're there. So this is the dashboard. So you design whatever you want to design. You make any adjustment. You import anything to the house through the back door. This is the back end. Okay. You know, it's like when you are building, you don't want people to know everything you are bringing in. You just want them to see the finished work by the time you are done. So this is just exactly what we are trying to do. I want to build my house. Instead of me to use the main entrance, even if I'm using the main entrance, let me use the main entrance by putting everything in a vehicle. You don't need to see what I'm using to build my house. But by the time I'm done with the building, you will be able to see the finished work of my building. You'll be able to see the finished work of my building. Yes, we talked about Elementor. So let's see how we can work with Elementor. Elementor is another tool that WordPress need to use to design your house. So we call it Elementor Page Builder. Elementor Page Builder. Okay, let's see it. You go to, for you to have Elementor Page Builder, go to plugin. Yes, another thing I need to tell you is, for WordPress to work effectively, WordPress need to have tools. So all those tools, they are like, plugin are like tools you use to achieve anything you want to achieve in your house. You know, there's a saying, when you design, when you define a tool, or it's, I remember when we were in school, they said a computer is a simple machine that make work easier. Yes, God bless you. I think I remember then. So plugins are like tools that make whatever you want to achieve on your website to be easy. If you want to put a barricade at your door, you need a plugin that can do that for you. If you want to put a window in your house, you need a plugin that can do that for you. If you want people to knock at your door before they come in, all right, you need a plugin that will send that message to your site. So you need to know a particular web plugin that will do a particular thing for you to achieve anything you want to achieve on your website. So quickly, for us to be able to build successfully, there are so many plugins, but here we choose to use Elementor. So you go to plugin and you go to add new. Okay, add new, come to search plugin and you type Elementor. Okay, let's see it. Wow, that's it. Elementor website builder. Click install, and immediately you install it, you activate it immediately. Activate it immediately. Let's activate it. Wow, it's done. Okay. Then at this junction, you need to be careful. I will just, whatever page is showing you, just keep pressing escape. All right, escape, in order not to alter the look or the design of your house that you have successfully imported a theme to. I click theme, and this is the page of Elementor Web Builder. This is the way it looks. Can you see? This is the way it looks. All right. Okay. So another thing I will want us to install is starter template. And we want us to install a starter template. Let's go back to our page. I want us to install a starter template. Starter template is another plugin. It's another plugin that make your designing of a website to be easier. Okay, we call it starter template. Starter template. Starter template. Okay. Oh, I didn't click on add new. So add new. So we say starter templates. Okay. Wow, this is starter template. Click on install and click on activate. Click on install and click on activate. So we have successfully installed and activated two plugins. Number one of them, Elementor. Number two is a starter template. So having done that, don't forget, how can we work with Elementor Web Editor? That is the topic number 3, which invariably is number 4 that we are talking about this afternoon. So let's assume we want to start working now. Don't forget what we have on those pages. Some of the information are not our information, but we need to make it our own information because the website is our own. The website belongs to me. So if you are creating your own website, the information that should be there are your information, so that when people come, they will meet information about you on that site. Okay, let's see. So first thing you need to do now, for us to begin to work with your Elementor web editor, web builder, go to all pages. Okay, let's go to all pages. Let's take it one by one. Okay, let's go to front page, for example. Where's our home page? Okay, this is home page, which is originally we have page layer there. I don't want page layer, but okay, let's say